Whew. Alright, welcome back again. Obviously, we're in the gym again. Today's going to be a back day. As you can tell, there's no music in the background, which is lovely, which is very rare. Usually don't get that here. Alright, so on today's video, we're going to be doing chest. Obviously, you probably can't see me, but we'll be doing chest today. I'm going to teach you guys how to get a really nice filthy pump in the back. I'll obviously show you a before and after picture. Obviously my back is probably my most strong point besides my biceps and shoulder maybe. Alright, we'll get into it.
Key point here is to focus on achieving a full locked back pull motion as presented here.
There goes my keys, that's fine. Alright. What song is this? Oh. Whew. So, some of you people don't know. Name's Connor, name's Rep Demon. Nice little intro. So, one of the most common mistakes with doing the what would you call it again? Cable background? Yeah. Sorry, brain fog. One of the most errors I see in people that do the standard row back with the cable machine is they go way too far forward and don't do a full set. They do sort of like half a set. They don't really get the tension point. What I mean by that, I'll show you two sides to it. This is lightweight, by the way, so this is just for reference. So people will come and set it up for it. So this is my standard. So I go about here, this is my full stretch, and then I pull back, and then I come to here as much as I can. Obviously with me lifting heavy weight, I try my best to get it done, but I still feel a good pump. So as long as I sort of feel that good pump in my back, and I'm not like injuring myself while doing it, then I know I'm going to get a good pump from back workout. But what most people I see do when they do this exercise is what they do is they go all the way forward here, and then just they stop like right here. So obviously, if my back shows up really well on the camera, you'll be able to see what I mean. So like from me going to here to pausing here, where other people, most common mistakes for people is they go all the way out here and then they go there and then that's it. Relatively, when you're doing back pulls, if you're just going all the way out like that, you're not even doing a rep, you're just like, it's not even like non-existent. And it's crazy to think that throughout my years of going to the gym and everything, people still do that, which is a bit weird, but here's what it is. You can only give advice to some people that want to take it, but here's what it is. So, amongst was doing that, we'll probably do 3 sets of that and then about 3 sets of lat pull downs, which I'm about to kick on to now. I'm not sure if you can see me or not, I'll be able to tell later on. And the one key thing I like doing with my lat pull downs, obviously keeping straight back, strict form. I like to touch my chest, or as soon as I can feel the tension in my lats. So right there, about there's my peak. But if I really want to get a deep stretch in, I can go there. But it just depends on personal preference and whatever's your lockout peak. Obviously, everyone's got a different body, so everyone's lockout peak's going to be the same. Mine's going to be way completely different to yours compared to like a 6 foot guy. Also try to go nice, slow controlled reps. If you get the slow controlled reps in, it gives you more of that mind muscle connection and helps you focus on the muscle group that you want to work out the most instead of just like jockeying it or just going back and forth like it's, you know, it's a rowing contest, which it's not. It's not a row, it's a lat pull down. That's another mistake I see people do, especially with heavy weights. Alright. So we got another 2 sets of this, just to get a nice good squeeze on the back there. Just to give us a bit of a nice warm up for what we got in store. So I'll show the other POV of what my rows look like. Alright. So I'm gonna up the weight for my set. And I'll show you the same demonstration again. One thing I also hate about these attachments is you can't really grip on it. Well, for me, I can't really get any grip on it. So like mid-set, I lose my grip and it just doesn't work out as well. So what I like to do is grab it and then just not even do a full wrap yet, just go straight back. So just go right there, so about nearly where my legs are, back to the chest and then hold. Where most people, what they do is for the front on perspective side of things is they'll go here and then they'll go there and they think, oh, if I go all the way like that, I'm going to be stretching my back. It's a waste of time, effort to do it. You might as well just go there. That's where I can feel my back, lock out fully, and then just go all the way back, preferably with the legs fully locked out, so it gives you that stability side of things. If you're doing heavy like I do, doesn't really matter, but form is always something I always like to focus on, because it sometimes can give you the difference between a good pump, a shit pump, or even injury at worst case. But some people always go like that, and then they go like that. It's not needed. Not needed at all. I feel like this is the most simple, but for some people it looks like the most overlooked exercise ever. Which this channel is all about giving advice, whether it be in the gym or just, a little bit of one-to-one, you know? So I'm putting myself out there for you guys. I'm completely doing this on my own terms. I'm not getting paid to do this at all. This is all me as a Perth content creator, so I'm doing it because I like it. Fitness is a passion for me. I love it. Alright, let me get my set. So for me, I like to go here, and chest. Legs, feet, sorry, chest. Feet, chest. So that's a good tension feel there. It's a good deep stretch of my back. And I'll show you what I mean by the lats there. Can't really sort of film it for you, but I'll try my best. Alright. So, for most people, what I see happen all the time, it's for reference, this is not my actual weight. Whenever I do demonstrations, I always do it light because it's always going to be something stupid. One most common mistake people always make when going to the gym sometimes is they always go like that or just fucking and don't get me wrong, people have their own ways, people could feel it differently. But me personally, I think I've caught myself sometimes when I sort of first started doing lat pull downs doing it, but I've stopped it now. But I always figure that is another way I found prone to injuring myself along the lats area. But I do also reckon that besides my biceps and my shoulders, that my back is probably my strong point. So that's the one thing I don't really want to fuck up when I'm doing it. So I have no filter. I also have to say, any jokes I do make on this channel are just a joke. If you cannot take sense of humor or dark humor, just go watch someone else. I will not encourage you to sit here and watch me. I support you going to other creators because they're more family friendly or monetized or something like that. Completely fine. But at the end of the day, I'm me and I'm only human, but I've got a sense of humor. Me and my mate Victor, that I did the other video with the other day, as some of you guys have watched, we have a really dark sense of humor, so yeah. I don't know, it's just, compared to what some people are off camera to on camera, I'm me. I'm not changing for what you guys see on screen. If you come up and say hi to me in the gym or something, I'm the happiest champ in the world. Alright, let's get into the set. So, same here. Straight form. This is my lockout position. Going down. So, usually, I'd be doing about 90 to 80 typically. I'm doing 70. The only reason being is because I don't want to cause injury to myself. Because I'm starting to feel my left lat sort of still a bit sore. I don't know why. But it's something I've got to watch out for when I'm training. Alright. Let's get into it. as I said, it may look weird from the camera view, but whatever I'm doing is my lockout position and how I feel it on my lats. I know you may be able to see it, me go full lock and how my back is, but I can't see until I'm watching the video and I'm re-editing all the stuff myself, so that's fun. Okay, we'll have to go lighter on that, but yeah, because my left lats are not quite there fully, so I'll have to go a bit lighter on that today, but that needs a bit of recovering. It's quite strange because I don't think I haven't done back in a couple of days, which is quite strange. Usually my back would be fully healed and everything, but I guess not. You know. Also, shout out to a couple of my mates that have noticed audio issues or video issues. So hopefully this is a full screen video. Now I do realise that I did mess up by filming straight. That's what I thought, that it would have been full screen, but I hope this is full screen now. If so, it'll be a decent video. Hopefully, at least. Alright. Let's get the third funnel set here. And then we'll be doing one last set of lat pull downs. And then I'll be doing overhead. I think they call it overhead lat pull downs. I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. It's a machine. I don't even think it's a name for it. I think it's just called overhead lat machine or something like that. I don't know. So going forward to my feet, have a lock, just like that, straight back. Okay, that was a nice tension pull there. I'll put that there for the last set. Now, also for reference, yes, I will be wiping the benches down after because I absolutely sweat, which is great. It's like this one, obviously don't have a towel on, but that one I did. It is what it is. I'll be doing my excuse me. Be doing my last set. A nice light set, just because my lat. Usually, it's not ideal to train when sort of, you've got that injury sort of feeling towards it, or that soreness in your muscle. But with that being said, always take caution when training if you feel like that. Alright, so I'm going to do some nice slow control reps here. Nothing too insane. So full, that's lock. Still keeping my back and everything straight. Go. That's the last lat set done there. On the machines at least. But time to switch machines. Also, hope everyone had a happy new year. Welcome to 2025. I hope everyone did something with their family, did something nice, and also some of us are always lucky to have family come celebrate New Year's with them. Now, unfortunately, obviously for my family, some of my family still work FIFO, so unfortunately I wasn't able to celebrate with them this year, or at least my mum and my sister I wasn't able to celebrate with because they were working, but it is what it is. Everyone's got to do something for their living at the end of the day. I will also give some more FIFO diet tips in a second. Alright, let's switch over. It's also a little bit of the gym, by the way. It's pretty big. It's still funny that one piece of machine over there. It's just so out of place because everything's like black. And then there's just that one gold machine. So this is what I mean by the overhead lat machine. Let's just see if I can give it a little zoom in. There we go. 1.6, fair enough. Alright. So, yet again, obviously because my left lat, I'm taking a bit easier. And for some people that are also new to the gym with machines, one base thing with machines is if you're doing whatever the machine says, let's just say it's like a weird bicep machine and you're doing it and it doesn't feel right, I'd personally say just stay away from it just because you'll probably have more success gains long term wise just doing some bicep curls, to be honest with you. Some of the machines I have tried over my years, not only do they not make sense or they just don't feel right, but I just feel like it's another little like tacky machine that claims oh, you can do this, you know. Also, I'm not a PT by any means, nor am I a nutritionist. Keep that in mind. It's something else. I just have a lot of gym experience. So obviously I'm doing a solo vid with myself today. I do have a couple of other mates that are wanting to do videos with me, so I will plan them in the future. And whenever I do get the chance to get them on, I'll introduce them and we're just having fat combos and having a good time while lifting pumping weights, which is what I like to do. Just texting Victor. So also a little backstory for you. So I got 25 kilos on the plates for overhead lat pull downs. So a little backstory between me and Victor is we met during high school. A little fun fact for you, and we've been best mates since. So I also train typically at midnight, just because there's no one here. Just to give you more of a cleaner perspective. Well, not really a cleaner perspective, but more of a confidence thing for me. Because I'm not like being the guy who be like middle of the day recording and getting in everyone's way. Where'd my phone go? Oh. Alright, let's put on some Rammstein. Rammstein. Also, I also like to say, keep a minute between sets, just to keep you not really recovered, but keep you focused within your set. Nip slip there. So you use some of these machines that you see the little leg thing here. All it is to pretty much help you get off that starting bit for like some of that, like a chest fly machine version of it. It's like back there, you can't really get it off at the start. So they use this, which controls this, puts it down, which allows me to easily just go back there and there and get in position for my next set. Let me actually get the transceiver, to be honest with you. Keep forgetting about that. It's not so small, I just keep forgetting. It's amazing. How many little things. Is this many? Ah, that is. Special. Oh. Sorry. I probably got one more set of this. Then I'll be moving on to some pull-ups in a different area. And then it's half an hour. And that's the one thing, is you don't need a lot to really overload your back to get a good ideal physique. You just need to keep pushing hard and you'll see a result. It's the same thing with biceps. Biceps is the most easiest thing to work on because it's just a strict muscle, but with the back you've got 3 individual groups. Pretty sure. I'll correct myself in the little connotations up here. I'm pretty sure that you got 3. Because you got lower, lats, middle. Alright, this will be the last set of this. I will also be doing a little before and after picture, and show you what how it goes really. So also with this exercise for the overhead, because obviously I'm reaching overhead, and it works your lats. That's why they call it an overhead. I'm pretty sure they call it overhead lat pull down, because obviously I'm grabbing the bar behind, do a rep. So it's overhead lats. Alright. So this is my full lockout position here. So relatively you want to go all the way back to you sort of feel the stretch between your lat, keeping tension on the muscle there. And then once you've done that, this is my full tension. This is probably the most difficult part, which is the most tension on the muscle. Yes, it is my full lockout position. Oh. See, I'm only about half an hour in to a solo video, and my back's already cooked, crazy enough. Doesn't take much for your back, as I said, like, you know, back, I think, is looked at as like sort of like, well, not really the most difficult muscle group to sort of figure out. As long as you have that mind-muscle connection, working your back can simply just, you can either oversimplify it or you can simplify it for yourself, in my relative terms. Which, for me, is pretty simple. Because your guy has obviously been doing this for years. So, he knows what he's doing. Alright, so we're going to transition over again. I'll be doing a machine for the next one. It's like the assisted machine, but I'm not going to be doing assisted. I'm going to be obviously doing just standard body weights. But I'll skip over here. Spaceship. So another one of the machines. This one is apparently for your wrist. I won't think I'll focus on it, but this one's apparently for your wrist, which, I mean, not your wrist, your forearm, sorry, which is just, it's one of those machines where I like, look at it and I think it's a gimmick, because it just doesn't, like, it's a great forearm exercise, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely one of those machines I feel like is just claiming to work out something that isn't really. Like, if you really want a good forearm exercise, just go on a bench, just grab a little dumbbell. I'll show you, for example. Preferably dumbbell. I'm not sure if it'll show. There we go. And just quickly, simple sit down at the bench, and just do forearm curls like that. Obviously, I'm not sitting on a bench, so it looks weird, but you get the idea. There's many other forearm exercises you can do. That's just one of the main ones. I mean, I don't have too bad forearms, but decent. Nice to pump. Still on the biceps there. All right. Is that weird as hell? I don't know why. Just could have been a simple pin system, but life being difficult. Alright. So another tip for the FIFO things. So if you are someone that did work FIFO or has worked FIFO before, you obviously know how hard it is sticking to a diet. Now, the one thing that always really made my big lifestyle attack difference when prepping for work, doing breakfast, either of that sort of stuff, mainly for dinner, I would only have like fish and vegetables, mainly. Or I might chuck in steak, or I might let's say I have like 3 fish, some veggies, and maybe some extra meat like lamb or whatever they got on. And the second night, I might have steak and veggies. Switch it up, just depending on how I feel energy wise. But also for lunches, I also like making a lot of different wraps and stuff. A nice little cheat hack for you is if you go to Coles or Woolies and get your Mexican seasoning packets, get your chicken, put it in a bowl or container or whatever you have, sprinkle a little bit of that on, obviously within the day, sprinkle that, mix it all up, chuck it in the microwave, heat it up, and we've got a nice little Mexican wrap there, which is one of the little hacks I learnt from one of my friends. She's a pretty good cook, but that's a nice little diet hack for you. So wraps, or you can even do fish wraps. Some of the fish, some sites you can still have the next day, and it'll still be good because I know heaps of people, especially gym guys, that did go there and they were massive. Some of them took like 8 fish a night, and they had like 4 steak, which is completely nuts and crazy because I don't know how they can just do it every single night, but it is what it is. Alright. Yeah, okay. That's just... That did not feel right. So, I'm just gonna go and not do that machine, because for some reason, I don't know why, whenever you get up onto the pull-up bar, well, this is one of the things I hate about them, but it's like, as soon as you put it down, will it go down? And now it won't go down. That's amazing. One of the things and gimmicks I don't like. Oh, there we go. About these sort of machines is the pins are much easier. It's just pull in, pull out. I guess I'll just have to do a few assisted, not really assisted, but yeah. Going up to the top, feeling the tension. Back down. So that's another little thing for people also working FIFO. I know it's hard, but stay off the beers. You can have low carb sugars, low carb, no sugar, low carb beer, sorry. Sugars. Beer's always going to have sugar in it. Stay off the beers. which I know everyone thrives about going to work, going with the boys after a hard day at work, getting a couple of beers. Because I have to admit, I do like a couple of beers myself. And the one thing I didn't really like, fortunately enough, I didn't like about the site beers was they just tasted too sugary, like an energy drink, and it just wasn't really my thing. Even though I do like a good beverage or two. So it's quite a long video to be honest with you. But alright, I'm gonna get on to the last set, and I'll call it a session, and that's it. Alright. That's it. Thank you for tuning into another video. I know this one was a very long one, but it's a little bit of a chat to you guys, move sets and all that stuff and whatnot. But a little bit of advice, but it is what it is. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll give you a little leg day. See how that goes. All right. Whew. I'm out of breath. But obviously this is Connor. This is Rep Demon signing out. Next, I'll have after pictures. The next slide over. Well, next slide, but next thing to show you before, which will be the first picture, and then the after, which will be the next one. Cheers.
The first one is a before and the other two are after.